is a small facet of the pigeon sport compared to what takes place with birds that roll in flight. Birmingham roller pigeons perform their acrobatics while flying high above their lofts, somersaulting 8 to 14 revolutions per second. With each performance, they descend 10 to 40 feet. While thought to have originated in the Middle East, it was in England over the last 2 centuries where this acrobatic pigeon behavior was refined into what is now a global pigeon sport. The legions of pigeon men who love these birds include several who can truly be called geniuses for their deep understanding of the bird of peace. One such genius was William H. Pensome. Growing up in England at the beginning of the last century, he became fascinated with the small 8-ounce pigeons that perform somersaults while flying high in the sky above their homes. Pensome married, started a family, and pursued an ordinary life as the driver of a Birmingham double-decker bus. That is, until his reputation as an expert breeder and trainer of roller pigeons began to spread throughout England and then to North America.
Now, Pensome flew a kit of white rollers, which was the best kit this country has ever seen.
Don Andrews, who was a very well-known American fancier of some wealth, he owned the largest hardware store in Los Angeles. He was so impressed with Bill that he offered him a job taking care of his birds. Now, Don Andrews, you must understand, had over 4,000 pigeons. He had 1 acre of lofts alone. So this was a full-time job.
Pensome accepted and moved his family and his pigeons to the sunny skies of Southern California.
One of the nicest people you could ever meet. He would never really get into an argument with you, or he would walk away if you got out of line, you know, and he would do anything for you too. He went back to England and brought back some Birmingham rollers to Los Angeles. And I believe that he was the one that introduced them to him, the real Birmingham roller.
He brought out extreme emotions in people. There were those that idolized him and those that disliked him. And he would not be characterized as a man of a lot of tact, I guess you could say.
For many years, Pensome traveled throughout North America, helping fanciers improve their flocks. His job as Andrews' loft manager ended, and he became a salesman for the hardware store. He also tried to make extra money, building pigeon crates and lofts, and selling his best birds.
Of all the birds that he bred and all of the things that he done for people, he didn't make any money at all. No money. And he died penniless too.
What Pensome and others refined was the original system of judging the performance of a flock of rollers in competition, laid down more than 100 years ago in England. Their modern system is the basis for today's World Cup competition. To the untrained eye, this is just another flock of pigeons. But to this Dutch pigeon fancier, Heine Bijker, they are one of almost 60 flocks of pigeons locked in a worldwide competition that spans 4 continents. As the judge of the 2002 World Cup roller competition, Heine knows what he's looking for. He won the right to be the world judge by winning the competition the previous year.
He's looking for the ultimate kit in the end, and we're all striving for that, which is flying 20 birds that kit tight as a drum, will work together, and when they break like a snapping cord all together, 20 at once, and when you see that, you know you've made it.
It's a fair system. The same judge views 60 flocks and scores them all. The scoring involves 3 ingredients. First, the number of birds that roll simultaneously or break is recorded during a 20-minute flight. The judge also is observing the quality of the rolls, and finally, how the entire flock performs as a kit or team. The number of birds rolling at a time is key. If 10 or more roll, the number is doubled. If 15 or more roll, the number is tripled for scoring. If all 20 roll, the score is multiplied by 5, but this is yet to occur in World Cup competition.